Republican Congressman Randy Fine is facing major backlash over Islamophobic comments he made on social media. Posting on X, Fine suggested that he would choose dogs over Muslims. Democrats and Islamic civil rights groups are condemning the comments and calling for Fine to resign. Since taking office less than a year ago, Fine has made a series of offensive anti-Muslim and anti-Palestinian comments, but he has not been censured by Congress. NBC News political reporter Megan Leibowitz joins us now to talk more about this and some other political headlines. So, Megan, as we mentioned, Fine does have a history of anti-Muslim rhetoric. Just what can you tell us about this latest comment and the reaction it's getting from lawmakers? Is he likely to face any repercussions from Congress?
Yeah, good morning. So he's facing backlash for that comment that, as you mentioned, basically implies that he would choose dogs over Muslims. He wrote in a post, if they force us to choose, the choice between dogs and Muslims is not a difficult one. Now, he's facing a lot of backlash from Democrats who are urging him to resign now. And, you know, they're calling on him to resign. Take a look at what some of them had to say. Governor Gavin Newsom wrote, "Resign now, you racist slob." We heard from Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who called it genuinely one of the most disgusting comments I have ever seen issued by an American official. Representative Robert Garcia called it disgusting Islamophobia and dangerous bigotry. Now, it's hard to say whether he would actually face some sort of repercussions. The House is out of session this week, but we are expecting to continue to follow this to see what potential fallout could ultimately come from this. But in terms of actually seeing him resign, that seems unlikely at the moment right now, Joe.
All right, more to come on this, most definitely. Let's get to some other headlines. Looks like the federal government stepping in to try and protect the Potomac River following a major sewage spill last month. Tell us what steps are being taken here.
Yeah, so President Trump said in a post to Truth Social that he was directing federal authorities to step in to help protect the Potomac. This is after a Maryland sewer line collapsed in January, leading to millions of gallons of wastewater spilling into the Potomac. So he said in a post to Truth Social that he was directing federal authorities to immediately provide all necessary management, direction, and coordination to protect the Potomac. In that same post to Truth Social, he cast blame for the situation on Maryland Governor Wes Moore. Take a listen to what he had to say later that day.
I don't like the job that Wes Moore is doing. I don't like the job he's doing in the bridge. I don't like the fact that he did that horrible, with the pipes and the Potomac, and he's not doing the job. They got to do it, and I'm going to have to get the federal government involved in getting it fixed because he can't fix anything.
Now, a spokesperson for the governor fired back, saying that it was the federal government that was supposed to be responsible for that sewer line. That spokesperson for the governor also criticizing the administration, basically accusing the administration of shirking responsibility when it comes to this leak here, Joe.
All right, from bridges to tunnels, we know President Trump appears to be downplaying some reporting by NBC News and others last week that in exchange for releasing federal funding for a new tunnel between New York and New Jersey, he wanted New York's Penn Station renamed after himself. He also repeated his opposition to the Hudson River Tunnel project. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, so this was in a post to Truth Social where he reiterated his criticism of this tunnel project between New York and New Jersey, saying in that post that the government should not be responsible for any cost overruns. Now, he's criticized this project in the past. In this post to Truth Social, he said that the government was willing to meet to make sure that these cost overruns did not happen. Now, as you mentioned, he said that the idea of renaming Penn Station was not raised by him. He said it was raised by others. It comes after NBC has previously reported that President Trump has asked Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer to support renaming Penn Station in exchange for the federal government releasing these funds, Joe.
All right, Megan, thank you so much.